emotionally charged.
Is to try and create this monolithic opposition.
To meet ever shorter deadlines, known as beat the clock.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. When the blazing sun is gone.
Can I outline this? Size, let's do 10, let's do white. I mean black. I'm gonna do white. Is this better? When are they starting? Come on, I'm waiting. Can I make this larger actually? I don't want to cover this stream too much. Oh my god, it's so slow. Ooh! Oh shit, okay. I'm locked in, baby, I'm locked in. Wait, you don't hear this? Do you hear it? I don't think you hear it. You hear it now? I'll raise it a little bit. Yeah, my bad. I forgot about the fucking thing. Wait, they're starting already with this? Oh, shot. Oh, they're actually gonna start with that immediately. Okay. I wanna see if they're actually getting the Elder Link system. Dude, imagine they just show the same stuff KMS got, and then they just completely skip the Sengoku classes. And then after that, they just announce the deletion of these classes. Oh, rage! I wanna be a bishop! Please! Yo, it's like that's with the 6-minute cooldown bind. Wouldn't Kanna and Hayato be, what is it? Against Takechi or Pino? Just non-KMS versus non-KMS stuff? We're gonna get inhale. Oh shit! Inhaling copium, wait. What? Okay, wait, that's a lot. 9 tails! So the microsite just dropped for the next patch. Oh, next 2 patches actually. And nowhere does it mention Legion champs, and also Masteries got delayed. Just like for MapleSea. Inkwell really gave us 2-minute balancing for all jobs, I hope, before the new Masteries. We are so fucking west, boys. We are so fucking west. If we do become 2-minute classes, Inkwell, please don't forget about those things. Anyways, this patch is in like 2 weeks from now, so bye-bye, Premier.
Get ready for the next battle.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Like that! The fuck?
Get ready for the next battle. Heavy machine gun.
Tactical nuke incoming!
What the fuck?
Know your fucking place, trash.
Man, get out of here. Kinda got balance changes. Excuse me, Mr. Fish. Did domain survive? Mr. Fish?
Монолит. Он ушел от нас.
What? What does this mean? What does the hunting change mean? Yo, is weaving dead? What's gonna happen to Tengu? You know? Are we still gonna Tengu weave? What are we gonna do? Is sticky weaving better now? Are we manually I hate you. We also got Mastery 3 and Mastery 4 leaks, but I'm not gonna cover those in this video. Right now we have so many questions that will remain unanswered until we actually get that patch. But whatever the numbers are gonna end up being, slapping more damage on this kit instead of actually fixing its problems is not gonna solve anything. Anyways, first let's talk about hunting. They made it turbo fast, like it's actually nuts. And on top of that, you charge Doppelganger way faster now. You also hit the attack limit while standing still in under 10 seconds, so we need that KMS change ASAP. So we don't know how good this is in terms of numbers yet, because we need to do more thorough testing on this. But in layman's terms, more damage for non-weavers or people who don't weave as good. And possibly a good change for the stronger kannas out there. This is the current hunting speed in GMS. Keep in mind, this is not even weaving. So this halting change, good. Next up we have ether pulse, whatever. Basically, teleporting during attacks is way more fluid now, and actually doable, and makes movement a little less clunky now. Vanquisher's Charm. This is pretty much self-explanatory. Cooldown starts now on cast, which is something we've been asking for years now, so that's good. But for whatever reason, this is still 10 seconds long instead of 5 seconds. I don't know what's going on. Next up, we got the barriers. My favorite. Let's say I'm about to burst, I just pop Sakuno, and I put down a barrier alongside with it. So now I end up having to recast my barrier in the middle of my burst, during those last 15 seconds. And while it's already inconvenient to do that, it's also impossible to do anymore because they ninja nerfed the hyper cooldown reduction. So not only do I lose my full uptime on barriers, I also can't have more than one barrier during my Sakuno bursts. So this is yet another barrier nerf, on top of what MSEA already got previously. Also, the barriers still have the mana penalty if you put them down. Never mind me, just ignore what I just said. Demonic Exorcism Array. That's just bubble. Yep. Yuki, let's cool down. Good. Orochi, yeah, I don't care. So surely Kanna's up, right? These changes are good, right? Let's check out the developer notes for a second. In preparation for the upcoming Hayato and Kanna Mastery Core, adjustments have been made to Kanna's original skills. So we got these changes with the upcoming masteries in mind. Okay, let's have a side-by-side look at both our masteries and these new changes that we just got. Do these changes seem at the very least a bit related? The only change that has an impact on the new masteries is Haunting, and it affects Doppelganger and Tengu. To some degree at least, we still have no clue what's going on. Aside from that, none of the other masteries are getting complimented here by these changes. They're also claiming these changes to be more in line with what the other classes got. Meanwhile, almost all of the other key down skills have been condensed down from 10 seconds to 5 seconds or even less. And that was a while ago already. So on one hand, they want to make this class more in line with the other classes, but on the other hand, we're still missing massive quality of life changes that other classes already got in the past. The same can be said regarding the skill cooldowns of this class, specifically that being Domain. Now, to give them some credit, they finally addressed vanq cooldown, as well as Yuki's cooldown. But in addition to both of those, they also changed Orochi's cooldown for whatever reason, as if that one was more warranted than Domain cooldown. Like, what? You're telling me Domain being 3 minutes is fine on a 2-minute class? I honestly just failed to see the logic here. Anyways, if not soon, we're probably gonna see Domain being 2 minutes in about a year from now, so haha, lol, I'm out! Another skill that's also worth mentioning is Ghost Yaksha Great Oni Lord's Legion, aka Ghost Yaksha Yakuza Boss, aka Ghost Yaksha Boss's Boss. Effectively, if you use the skill's duration in its entirety, you end up with a skill that has a 4-minute cooldown, just like Vanquisher up until this patch, because the cooldown for the skill only starts at the end of it, meaning at the second cast of it. Also, for whatever reason, we cannot use this skill during our origin burst, and we kinda need that. Anyways, it is clear that Nexon does not want to address all of Kanna's issues in one fell swoop. Instead, they prefer to trickle down a couple of quality of life changes once every half a year, and then that's it. Just drop it. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Fuck. We've actually gone west. Nah, but it's all good, Inkwell. It's all good, GMS. Just make me delete my whole video. Why not? Moving forward, I should probably only wait for GMS notes instead. Because we're actually having our own changes this time around. That's crazy. Anyways, to keep things short and to clear things up, what we actually got here. So we got a big mana reduction for vanq, as well as like not giving us the MSEA vanq, but kind of did. So this new cooldown is about as equal as it is for MSEA, as if it starts on cast, but not really. But technically it's still not as good because we don't know ahead of time if we actually skip vanq or not. Moving on, we've got haunting changes, but it's not the same as MSEA, because if it's a typo and it's not mana restored, and instead it's mana accumulated towards Doppelganger, then that skill alone only got half the good changes that MSEA already got. But this change specifically is not necessarily bad, because they're trying to address the mana issues that the class has, which I commend them for doing so. But I also don't know why we did not get the new MSEA haunting. That's quite unfortunate, but moving on. We've got the dreaded domain changes, oh no! Right, so obviously we don't give FD to a party anymore. Domain's self-FD has become kinda giga, and Domain's damage going up by approximately 20% according to them is every line going from 650% to 780%. We've seen this in MSEA, we know exactly how much it actually gives us. It's not really good, but it is what it is. Cooldown on domain is now 176 seconds, which is really fucking odd, and this duration cut is also a bit unfortunate. But it seems like they want to shift Kanna's damage to be more towards a 3-minute rotation class rather than 2 minutes, hence the final damage increase on domain. Yuki, less cooldown, good. Orochi, yeah, I don't care. They've also given us 10 extra FD on our passive, as well as not implement the barrier nerfs that Maple Sea got before. So we're kind of like Blaze Wizards, but we have the footbind. For now. With that being said, some really good changes from Maple Sea that we did not get in GMS is the non-RNG Sengoku forces. I'm not sure why we did not get it, but it actually really sucks still having RNG on your damage output. Of course, there's also the Maple Sea Haunting. We didn't get the Origin line split, we didn't get an ID passive, nor did we get an attack speed passive. I don't think barriers got fixed. vanq is still 10 seconds long, and more. Okay, I think this video has been going on for long enough. It seems they're actually taking our feedback in GMS. Somewhat, which obviously is a good thing. But like I said previously in this video, I'm also not sure why they don't just make a full sweep of everything that's bad about this class and just address it properly. Okay, bye.